Deep in the annals of the internet is a website called scpwiki.com. scpwiki is a science fiction writing collaboration wherein people write numerically designated short stories based around a premise following a secret organization that contains and studies anomalous creatures, objects, and phenomena. You too can contribute your own brand new content to this ever-growing story, except you should not. You should not do that. There should not be any more SCPs. There are too many. Hi, my name's Rad, and I've written a couple of articles on the SCP Wiki. A couple tales, a couple art pages, a handful of proper main list SCPs, which is why I am more than qualified to say that we have enough. There are enough SCPs, and you should stop making more of them. But why do people keep making new SCPs? Some argue that it is because they have new ideas that will enrich our collective online experience and possibly emotionally impact people for the better. But you know what I have to say to that? Have you tried keeping your stories to yourself? Because I read this, and it ruined my life, so think about that for a second before you decide that putting more words into the universe is a good idea. There are like 10,000 pages on here. What the f? 10,000 pages? There shouldn't be 10,000 of anything. F you. Many a bright-eyed newbie I have watched stumble their way into an SCP Wiki membership with the following far-flung dream in their heart. I'm going to read every article on the whole wiki. And many times I've seen their hopes dashed upon the rocks of there are 10,000 pages on here. You guys, what the f? How am I expected to read all of these when I can barely even read? I am an adult. I am a grown-up. I have a job. I have several jobs. How do people have the time to look at all of this? Something about a... Hang on. Yo, is this a format screw? I love format screws. We live in a society where there are just too many goddamn SCPs, and I will never read all of them at this rate. The SCP Wiki is full every day. Every day, I look at the newly created page and there are more. There are more? All the time. How many people are even on here? There are over 300 people? Discrimination against me specifically. I don't have time to read them all. All I want out of this dumpster fire of a world is to read all the articles. So can everyone agree to just stop? Just pump the brakes for a second, for half a second. Just stop writing new things so that I can catch up, please. The SCP Wiki has too many words, and I'm stupid. Stop reading the new SCPs. Except for mine, obviously. We're going to hell. We are already in hell. I am in hell. Hi. I'm extremely popular and very tall SCP Wiki author Radager. I know I make a lot of jokes about how I hate the SCP Wiki, but the truth is, I don't actually hate it at all. I quite love it, to be honest. It's a never-ending fountain of stories that will not leave you bored even for a moment. But if you dream of one day contributing your own stories to the site, think first about the consequences. You could be causing undue stress for thousands, if not one SCP author who can't keep up with the volume of work produced on the website. So before you post, ask yourself, is Rad crying? The answer is always yes. There's too many SCPs. There's more than 7,000 SCPs. And at this rate, I will never read them all. Well, there's more than that though, right? What do you mean? Because what about the international articles?